Yeah, man, Power 105.1, world famous DJ Clue, Desert Storm. The lovely Shenseea stopped by. Jamaica is in the building. What's up, baby?
Wagwan.
What's up, man? You know, listen, man, I'm half Jamaican, but my Jamaican accent is not up to par. It's not up to par.
Good.
Nah.
That's not good.
You know what?
It then.
When I go there, if I'm there for a couple of days, you know, I start to get in the groove. But then as soon as I come back here, you know, it's all about New York City and the trap.
So you rap more for New York City than Jamaica?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that my lingo is not up to par. You know what I mean?
All right, good answer.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about the album a little bit, man.
Mm-hmm.
The title, Never Gets Late Here. What is that?
Never Gets Late Here. I think it resonates with my country. You know, Jamaica, it's always a vibe there. You know, people don't sleep. Like even 3-4 o'clock in the morning, they're still out partying. Yeah, exactly. So the whole aesthetic as well, I've matched it, you know, to where I'm from with the nature vibes, you know, the food, with the culture. And also it came up by The Dream, let me name my project.
Oh,
because
nice.
I was like, I want to produce timeless records, you know. Those are the type of records that I grew up listening to. So the records on my album, to me, like I can listen to them over and over again and just don't get old, you know. It never gets late there.
Now, what part of Jamaica do you live in?
I live in Kingston now, but I'm from St. Elizabeth. Yeah.
Straight gang show. She moved from New York City. She moved from what we consider the countryside to the Mecca.
Yes.
Kingston.
Yes.
So you right in the middle. You in the mix of everything right there.
I am. Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's your favorite restaurant out there to go to? Because when I go out there, man, I always, since I was young, I always loved going to Rick's because.
Yeah, Rick's Cafe.
Yeah, that's just my vibe.
You're a tourist.
Huh? That's just my vibe.
That's we are in the grill, movie. For me.
I can't really, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't really, you know, venture off too much out there. You know what I'm saying? So
you're afraid?
I'm not afraid, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not from there, so I don't try to venture off, you know what I'm saying? Get into some trouble, you know what I mean? So I stay in my mode.
The people are really vibrant though, you know?
Not for sure.
So if you go in certain places where you want to get wrapped with chain, then I go. But you know, apart from that, like they're not just gonna pull up and be like bam bam bam. You feel me? But one of my favorite restaurants would have to be by the beach in Kingston. Well, St. Catherine, Hellshire. I love going to the beach on Sundays to eat. I'm having a couple of spots. Enough spots I'm having at Jamaica. I mean, I'm from there. So
I gotta tap in next time I come there, man, because I was kind of trying to find out where to go to, and I just was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. One thing I know for sure are restaurants in Jamaica. Yeah, I'm gonna eat.
Nah, for sure, for sure. You know what? I could promise I seen you cooking. Mm-hmm. Was it on IG before?
Yes, IG and TikTok.
Okay. What's your famous dish?
Oh, the oxtail pasta went really viral. Ooh. And my fish, coconut curry steamed fish.
Wow.
Yeah.
So no estovich, okay.
Nah, I'm not really a big fan of fried fish like that.
Nah?
I love steam.
Oh, okay.
And roast. Where you wrap it up in a tin foil and put it up in the oven.
So when are we getting the actual Shenseea cooking show?
I think further on when I've accomplished a bit more that I want to accomplish in my career, because I don't want to, you know, one thing I noticed when I was cooking, like, people start calling me a chef instead of an artist. I was like, wait, hold on now. I do this for fun, you know.
Right.
My artistry is my heart and my soul. So it's like, yeah, let me just cool down a little bit, because I think that people saw that I was pretty good at it. So it looked natural. Right. And they felt it like, oh, this girl can like cook. So we have her as Shenseea, like the cook.
Nah, for sure.
No, hold on. Second.
Now, when you was working on the album, man, like, did you ever think about, you know what I'm saying, combining the two? Like, you know what I'm saying, maybe like, you know what I mean, cooking with your music in the background and just like vibing out?
I really wanted to do that for Flavor, the song with me and Culinary, because that's what inspired the track as well, you know, like food. Every time I hear it, I see a commercial with food or with culture, you know, from the Caribbean, we have the flavor. But it didn't happen, you know, the time was too short.
Because she cooks too. Y'all could have cooked,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's what I wanted the video to be, but yeah.
Also, you had the song WizKid, your latest single, you know what I'm saying? How'd that collab come about? What made you choose WizKid out of everybody, man?
I really wanted him on my project. I'm a big fan of the Afro artists, period. Like, I love their music and I love the artists as well, the ones who I've met. But Wiz, to me, like, we've worked before. I was on his last album and I was like, nah, I need you on mine.
Right.
So we were trying to find something dope, but I think Work Meal came at the right time. I sent it to him. It was like at the last point when I need to turn in the album. Like, he recorded it. I'm like, hold on, label, we have to wait.
Right.
And he sent it back pretty quick. So big up to Wizkid for that, man. Mm-hmm.
How'd you feel about the government trying to like basically kind of like crack down on like the gangster music in Jamaica, and like you could only say certain things on the radio and stuff like that? How'd you feel about that? On that?
I mean, I can see why they're doing it, because I think that music does influence people like crazy. But I don't know how it's gonna work, like, to make it stop fully entirely. You feel me? Like, people nowadays, that when we have access to social media, it's like, okay, we don't have to listen to the radio. We hear this on TikTok every single day. We're still running with it, you know? So, I mean, to each his own. I think that they do have a good point, but also the artists need to, you know, release and express themselves freely as well.
Now, being that you live there, I know Hurricane Beryl just came through there, man.
Yeah.
Definitely want to, you know, send shout out to the I have family out there. I have family in Kingston, and you know,
yeah, sure.
Yeah, man.
Not my bae.
Nah. Actually, my mom is from Port Antonio.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
the countryside.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So like, we have family all over.
Nice.
Did the hurricane really affect the people out there? Like,
yeah, we went out and did some philanthropy work. Me and my team, Ramesh.
Oh, dope.
And it really hit my hometown where I'm from, St. Elizabeth, really bad. So we went down there to give out some care and relief packages. But for Kingston, I don't know if there was as much damage done in Kingston as much as they were done in the countryside. Like,
because that's right by the water.
Yeah, I mean, when I went there, it was like, whoa, you guys really had a hurricane. Because I was in Kingston in my little apartment. I mean, I stayed with a breeze, with a rain,
right?
You know, with the vibes, you know.
Right,
I couldn't even get for light a one candle, because, you know. But when I look at it, we're so fortunate, because when I did go out to the countryside, it was bad. Devastating. Yeah.
It's a nice thought of you to go out there, you know what I'm saying, just check on people, help people, give out care packages, man. That's dope, man. And I also heard you were helping some of the kids in Jamaica with, you know, tuition and stuff like that, man. So that's dope, man.
Yes, I have to. That for me is something personal to me, because, you know, I dropped out of college not because I wasn't even doing great in my studies. I was doing extremely well. Like, it was just financial issues. So I think that I took it personally, and I told my people I'm not taking out a student loan. I'm just not doing it. And I'm so happy I didn't, you know, because when I look at it, it's just a whole system that people get trapped in. It's like, follow this line only. Right. And me, who stepped out the line, look at where I am now, where I've always wanted to be, you know. And so for people who do have to go through school to get, you know, what they want out of life, you know, those are the ones that I search for and give them aid. For some people out there who just, you know, they know Shenseea from the music and from obviously TikTok, Instagram. Yeah. Give the people a little rundown of how you made it, how you got here. Well, for me, how long you been actually working at the craft? I've been singing all my life. Okay. Ever since I found out I had a voice, maybe like at 6, 7, 8. Well, 7, 8 thereabouts. Oh wow. Okay. So I've been singing every single day, every day. You know, I'm telling you, know, like seriously. And then I got a job when I dropped out of college to be an assistant manager at an electrical company. And then I got pregnant, and while I was there, I was singing every day, videotaping myself on the computer in my office. Till my people used to be like, my coworkers was like, nah, she's too noisy. Or my boss would come in on me, like when I think he would be out, frighten me, and be like, okay, I need to get back to work type stuff. Right. So I used to record myself a lot around that period of time, put it up on Facebook. And then when I had my baby, he was like, don't come back. And I was like, wow, I don't know what I'm going to do now. So my son gave me the courage, though. I was always shy, though, to like go in front of crowds. And, you know, I was always singing other people's songs. I didn't write. So my son, when I had to wake up and buy him back to sleep and feed him like about 2 a.m. in the mornings, I couldn't go back to sleep. And that's how I started like just putting pen to paper and just writing. You know, just putting it, even if it sounded good, it was just like words to turn into lines, turn into paragraphs, turn into a whole melody, you know, and that's how I started. And I started to video myself again with my own lyrics now, put it up on Facebook, broadcast it through WhatsApp. Instagram just came about at the time as well, so I started putting it up there, and then Ramesh found me. Wow. And ever since then, it was history. So what would you say was your big break? What point, like what? My big break was when we released my third song, Ludi, featuring with Vibes Cartel.
Right.
Yeah, that was my big break.
The legend.
Yeah, that's when I was like, whoa, okay, people know me. You know, I've always been a familiar face growing up, but that point I said to myself, okay, now I'm famous. You know, that was when it hit me, when that song dropped.
Now, how was it working on the Bad Boy soundtrack, man?
Oh, it was so cool. You know, we made it at last minute as well. But I went to see the movie and I was so happy to be a part. It's so good. I'm going to watch it again.
Yeah, because that whole Bad Boy series is legendary, man. So
yeah,
it's like,
it is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm grateful to be a part. We have had some dope soundtrack things. You know, we did the Bob Marley movie as well.
Yeah, I was about to ask about that. What's up with the Bob Marley movie? I mean,
listen, that one was a dream.
Legendary.
When I heard about it, I was like, listen, I feel be part of this, you know. And so, you know, the Marley family really welcomed me with open arms and, yeah, let me in on the project. So, big up to them. And we did Spider-Man as well, too. That was cool.
What's one of the biggest tunes in Jamaica right now?
My song. Hit and Run. No joke.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah. Biggest song other than since the year.
Other than you, would you say? I know Skilly was out there cooking up.
Oh, I mean, the Skilly song with Tyler and Ghana.
Right.
That, to me, is like worldwide. What else in Jamaica is big, Ramesh? I think everybody just doing their thing though. Apart from those two songs, like we hear those like back to back to back
all the time.
Yeah. Masika has some great joints spinning as well. I think every artist is just doing their thing right now.
You got the collab with Masika.
Yeah. But separate apart from our collab, like his thing is
So I mean, what's next for you? I know you got the tour coming up.
Yes, it's in August next month and September. My first ticketing tour, so I'm looking forward to that. The
tour, that's a different. I mean, I went on tour like early in my career, man. It's a different vibe, man. It's like, you know, city after city. It's strenuous, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know, I love it because if I'm at home, I go crazy. When I'm on the road, I'm happy. Right. But not as happy as I am in the studio. When I'm in the studio, because that to me is where the real work is. Everything else is fun to me. Yeah. Right. When you're creating, that's what's going to bring everything else. So my favorite part about my artistry is just being in the studio and creating something crazy.
The crazy thing about going to Jamaica, man, like I meet a lot of people like in passing, and a lot of them have never left Jamaica. Yeah. So it's like, what's the one thing that you saw here in America that you was like blown away by?
Oh, Coachella. Hey, I've never seen so many people in my life at one concert. I've never seen that. Many Jamaicans would be stunned to see that. Like, yeah, that shocked me.
I mean, all they need, they need the bonfire, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Couple aerosol cans with the lighters, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Coachella is massive, man. Like, I was like, whoa, how do you guys even find yourselves anywhere? How do you see the screen from thousands and thousands of feet behind? It's wild, but I love it. The experience is so crazy. And also the amusement parks. Right. We don't have that in Jamaica.
I think when I went to Jamaica one time, I was kind of blown away by like, obviously the bonfires, but the gunshots, I was like, yo, in America, that would never fly. You could never let off no guns in the party. You know what I mean? That would, you know, NYPD would pull up with the helicopters, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
White
man.
people, man.
Yeah, man. So where can people find you on Instagram and all that stuff?
You can find me at Shenseea, SHENSEEA, everywhere. That's my handle everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Yeah.
I do have a TikTok, but I just don't use it.
I know, right? It's so hard. I'm getting into it. I think my Shenyangs really want to see me post on it more, but man, it is so hard to get on there and post constant content like every single day. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm just an influencer, content creator, you know? And I think that's how many artists feel these days too. Like, many of us is just like, we don't want to do all of that. Like, you can have the songs though.
I'd rather give somebody my login and say, here.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Yeah.
Work it out.
But I do know how to work it though, for sure. Like what goes and what will work. But it's just a time of editing. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of time for me.
So what American artist or album are you playing in your car or in the crib? Like what's one artist that you like vibe with a little bit?
Ira Star. I'm listening to her album. Who was his project? Yeah, who was his project have I listened to so far? I don't think I can remember anybody else off the top of my head right now. Steph London dropped her project as well. I gave hers a ear.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Thames did hers too, but I haven't finished listening to Thames as yet.
I love the Thames song with J. Cole, man. So
I haven't heard that one yet. I'm only stuck on Love Me JJ and Me and You.
Okay, dope. God, thank you for coming through, man. The album Never Gets Late here is out right now. Make sure y'all go get it. If y'all ain't got it, stream it, turn it up, and make sure you follow her on TikTok if you want them good Jamaican recipes. You know what I'm saying? I never even had the oxtail pasta. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a vibe right there.
Oh, it was amazing.
I can imagine.
And let me tell you, when I cook, I don't just cook regular stuff. I like mix stuff up like out of nowhere.
That's dope.
Out of nowhere. Like I just did a whole avocado mashed potato. Just some weird stuff. Or like mushroom beef patties.
Yo, you need a cookbook, man. Something.
Oh no, I'm going to do it.
You got to.
I have to.
Yeah. I need some good Jamaican recipes. So.
Yes, her.
I'm Power 105.1 Desert Storm Radio, ClueRadio. Keep locked right here, y'all.